What is he hinting about? विराज कभी खुला बोल दे.
Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock, so we'll get this quiz started. For those of you who joining me for the first time, well, if you're still on the live stream and wondering how to play, you need to go to kahoot.it on your phone or download the Kahoot app. That will work as the answer pad while you see the questions on the screen here. So the faster you answer, the more points you get, and That's one way to deter people from Googling, because if you Google, it's no fun and you lose points as well. Apart from that, don't use the chat screen to answer questions. You can use that to chat with me and other people, but please answer on Kahoot itself. And the third and most final important thing is that there's a bit of a lag between what I'm doing and what you can see. So that means that the ability to answer on the screen will come much faster than you see the question. So make sure you see the question first and then answer. It's a lag of around 8 seconds. It's kind of unavoidable. But the good thing is the lag is the same for all of you, so there's no issue. Bobby asks whether we can only play with the app. No, on your phone you can play from web as well if you have kahoot.it open on a browser. So all that said, just gonna give you guys 30 seconds to just refresh your stream. The reason for that is then you'll be as up to date as possible, and ensure that your live stream is always live, because sometimes if you have a slow internet, 1 second. If you have a slow internet, then sometimes your live stream falls off by a second. You're always as live as possible. And I think all that's, yeah, it's sports quiz, as someone asked. I'll just remove the text window from the screen so you can see the question properly. And here's the first question coming up. It's all about sports. Question 1, here we go. Twenty of you got it right. It is volleyball. Carom is a good guess because Sri Lanka have produced some good carom players in the past, but in this occasion the answer was volleyball. Good job by the 20 of you who got it right. And OG is the early leader. Last place is at second, Spaceman third, Ghanta Curfew fourth, and Akshay is at fifth. Here's question number 2 coming up. The answer is Chennai. 24 of you got right. 24 of you went for Kolkata, which is not right. So in 1777 when it happened. Some of you are saying that there's a lag, but it seems fine for me. So just ensure that you are as live as possible on the YouTube channel or the YouTube video. And we have a new leader, Akshay, Shyam, Mahabali, QED and Sahil in the top 5. Here's question number 3. over 50 of you getting it right. It's Israel, which is the correct answer. Good job to all of you who got it correct. Sham moves up to first. Mudit's moved up 50 places. Here's question number 4 for you. The answer is Sweden. I think this was 1950, if I'm not mistaken, where they lost to Brazil. And that's the only team which has reached the final, at least among these teams. Yugoslavia have come third many times. Soviet Russia has come fourth times. Sweden. Good job to 31 of you who got it right. And Sahil has moved up to first. Siddhant and Spaceman are second and third. And Mayor McCheese is fourth. Asimat Karona is fifth. Here's question number 5 for you guys. It was 1958, not 1950. Thanks guys for just correcting me. KK, just make sure that you are as live as possible, because everybody else is being able to play and I can myself see it. So just press the live button on your video. Okay, 61 of you get it right. This is, I think, the easiest question of the quiz. That's Dinesh Karthik, and Deepika Palikal is his wife, and she plays squash. I think she also has a Commonwealth Games medal, which DK went to see. Here's question number 6 coming up. The answer is Kieran Pollard with 652. McCullum's third. He's third by a little bit. And I think then Shane Watson comes fourth on the list. Hard luck to many of you who, the majority got it wrong. So Kieran Pollard is the correct answer. That should make some changes in the points table. And looks like Sahil's the only one in the top 3 to get that right, and he extends his lead. Here's question number 7, the penultimate question of the first half. Faster you answer, more points you get. Kushan, he's saying Kushan's not even getting 1 second to answer. Kushan, just make sure that your live stream is as live as possible. I think you are lagging behind. Your video is lagging behind. So yeah, Athletic Bilbao is the correct answer. In fact, they were they were dominating team in the early stage of the La Liga, in the early part of the 20th century. 32 of you got that right. And here's question number 8, the last question of the first half. Sushil Kumar is the right answer. 49 of you get that right. There are people, Indians, who have won multiple medals, but those are for hockey. He's the only one to get multiple ones in individual sports. Blah blah moves up to third. Abhinav's at fourth. Here's question number 9, the first question of the second half for you. So only 5 of you thought it was India. Many of you thought Netherlands and Australia, but the answer is Pakistan. Some of them have 3 wins, some of them have 2. Pakistan is the correct answer there. And blah blah moves up to second. Vathut P is at fourth. Here's question number 10 coming up for you guys. If you get that right, is Beijing, which is hosting the next one, which also makes Beijing the only one to host Olympics. But held. Blah blah has an answer streak of 8. Arnold asks whether India is the highest winner. Arnold, the highest winner is Pakistan. Here's question number 11 coming up. Sixteen of you got that right. Yeah, I know there was a bit of a lag, because of which I just waited for a few extra seconds and was making a bit of conversation before the next question. Hope you guys can see the questions again properly right now. 16 of you getting that right. Most famous among them, 800 meters holder, is David Rudisha. He's the one. And that means blah blah has taken the lead after a sustained sort of push towards the top. Akshay is fourth. Here's question number 12 coming up. Majority of you getting that right. Well, the grand tours of cycling are the Tour de France, then the Giro d'Italia, and the Vuelta a España. So those are the 3 grand events of cycling. This wasn't one of them. Germany is not one of them. Some of you are saying there's a bit of a lag. Just make sure that your screen is completely live, because I'm also checking the same thing on my screen, and there's only around a 9 or 10 second lag which I can observe. So just ensure that the live button is pressed on near the volume button. So blah blah keeps his lead. Cool Kings is back in the game. My friend King Shuk from Kolkata. He's got 3 in a row right. Here's question number 13 coming up. So the answer is Utah for Utah Jazz, the team. New Orleans is New Orleans Pelicans. Orlando is Magic. And Philadelphia are the 76ers. Simple one, that one. Moving to question number 14 now. Nadal, I think the age of 24 is the correct answer. Federer got there in, I think, 27, Djokovic in 29, Lever somewhere between them. Although Lever was the first to achieve a career Grand Slam, the youngest though was Rafael Nadal. 26 of you got that right, including the top 3, it seems. Here's question number 15, the penultimate question of the quiz. Rubens Barrichello is right. Although Kimi Raikkonen is just around 18 or 20 races behind Barrichello. I don't think Raikkonen has retired yet, so he could still break Barrichello's record. Schumacher somewhere in the 5th or 6th, and Hamilton's 9th. Long way to go for Hamilton, and the top 2 get that right. And before the last question, just want to say thanks to all of you guys for joining in the quiz today, and hope you guys had fun. At the end of the quiz, I'll just drop my WhatsApp group link for you guys to join in case you haven't come into this quiz today from the WhatsApp group. If you come from Twitter, then you will know about it. So I'll just share the link at the end of the quiz in that window, and just join it so that you guys are always updated when this quiz is happening. And I'm also running out of thinking about topics. If you guys have any suggestions for topics, just let me know. Message me right now on the chat window, and maybe I'll do that topic in the future. All right, here's the last question coming up. Birmingham is the correct answer, and with that, we come to the end of the quiz. I've also dropped the WhatsApp group link on the chat window, so you can join it. Thanks, guys, for saying it's a good quiz. Coming in third with 12 answers was Abhinav, 15 answers Sahil, but 14 and faster was Blabla. So Blabla wins today, Fast Owl fourth, and Watermelon fifth. Let's see how the rest of you did today. Okay, looks like it's a bit slow today. So I can't put results. All of you, okay, I can. There you go. So coming in fourth was Fast Owl, fifth was Watermelon, sixth was Akshay, Karun was seventh, OG was eighth, Cool Kings was ninth, and Arnav was 10th. And guys, you can just see the rest of the results here. And while you're seeing, feel free to drop off the live stream. Appreciate you guys joining me today. See you tomorrow for more quizzes.
It was good, dude.